Another episode. If you are 100% regulated and you standing on real foundational Black American business and you holding it down for the cause, then today is your day. This is your broadcast, and we about to represent. And when you represent, you got to have some certified brothers with you. And guess what I got? I got me some certified brothers. I am Black Alpha. I got my brother Dave Anderson. I got my brother Ant CEO. We are in the place, and we about to let it be known. Foundational Black American up, and everybody else down. Shout out to the fam. Ant, how you feeling, family?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm excited, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like a live and well, good, healthy Black American man, ready to cook these people and give my people the game. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. And I'm excited to be around two heavy hitters.
That's what I'm talking about. I got my brother Dave Anderson in the building. I want to know how you feeling, family.
Bro, I'm feeling good with these two hands, and I'm about to lay them verbally on some tethers and some Pan-Africans.
Y'all heard my brothers talk. You know what I'm saying? We are family. I got all my FBAs with me. And when we step into place, everybody hit the exits. Now, whether they hit it on their own or, we toss their ass out. Either way, they going that way. Family, we got to break this down. Shout out to the family. This right here, let me say this real quick because I've been talking to my brothers. This right here, family, we were all just in California about a week ago on the new Hidden Color 6. Shout out to Tariq. Shout out to the family. It's going to be a burner, y'all. Get ready for it. And we're going to give everybody a little appetizer. And in the meantime, in between time, we're going to smack a couple people up. That's just how we do. But this is real foundational Black American excellence. Shout out to all my certified brothers. Shout out to all my certified sisters. Shout out to the whole FBA family tree. Y'all know it's one when we turn up. Family, let me ask this, and I'm going to start off with you, my brother Dave.
Yes,
when you
sir.
start talking about these, tethers and these scam Africans and all these people trying to really divert our lineage into something that it ain't, or trying to hold on to us. When the little kid is having a temper tantrum, they be grabbing onto their parents' leg and stuff, and they be just kicking and screaming. That's really what they're doing right now. You roasted a guy just the other day. Shout out to you. How do you feel right now about the current state of the lineage opposed to all the ops and the way we move it?
I'm going to tell you like this. The beautiful thing is we're not playing no games. We're telling them straight up and down, like, listen, you can do all that all you want to. And it's so funny to me how everybody's talking about, it's divisive. It's so divisive. But anytime any tether does something that is a credit to their particular lineage, it's Nigerian excellence, it's Haitian excellence, it's Panamanian excellence, it's Jamaican excellence. But the second we say we're delineating, we're foundational Black American, it's a problem. But they got their flags all up in their profile. So yeah, like if you mad, say you mad. But running from my lineage is the best thing you can do for yourself.
Woo! I know that's right, family. I always tell people, I said, I'm proud to be an American where at least I know I don't flee all damn day long. My
Not Lee Greenwood.
You know what I'm saying? We got to go ahead and pull out the Fleetwood on their ass and let them know what time it is. But you said it great. You said it real good, and that's how we be feeling. That's the vibe. And I be seeing you serving them up, family. How do you feel about the way the lineage is moving and stopping all these outsiders? Because we all got that duty to hold it down, and we've been doing it good. How you feel, family?
Well, I think the jealousy is doing nothing but helping us even more. I mean, they just give us attention all day. I mean, I would be, you know what? I kind of feel for the tethers a little bit. I'm going to tell you why. Because if I wasn't a Black American and I was not able to have a platform where I control the media, I control everything, like anybody, any three of us, anybody in the chat, y'all can make a channel and do the same exact thing, and it's going to shoot up. Imagine not being a Black American where your opinion don't really matter that much. Like the hate and the jealousy that they give us, all they doing is giving us attention. No matter what we do, whether it's sports, whether it's intellectual property, whether it's history, whether it's music, whether it's food, whether it's style, whether it's the internet, we going to take it over, and they just jealous about it. So all they do is give us extra attention. And this is the first time I feel like, at least in my generation, y'all know I'm young and I'm 27. This is the first time I feel like in my generation where it's something that we all can gather around, and it's something that we all can stand on, and it's something simple that we can do, which is educating ourselves and really just understanding our history. So I don't know. I feel for the tethers a little bit because I would be jealous, but I'm not jealous because I'm not a tether. That's it.
Hey, we got to get that on the shirt right there.
I would be jealous, but I'm not a tether.
I'll be jealous too. All right, man. I feel them.
That's what I'm talking about. Family. And by the way, let me ask that to the chat, because I'm seeing brothers and sisters in the chat. Boy, y'all in here deep. Certified salute. Everybody smash the like button. Make sure y'all follow my two brothers. We holding it down. Everybody in the chat, how y'all feeling right now? Because this is a whole era where we moving together. And like my brother Ant just said, it's just different. It got a different vibration to it where we're not moving as like one little group here and one little group here. We're moving as a lineage. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's making it so powerful. So I hope y'all feel the same way in the chat, and I know y'all do. But express yourself, because y'all know everywhere we go, Whenever my brother Ant go live, I'll be seeing them in there, all the tethers with their ashy fingernails. Whenever my brother Dave be on, I'll be seeing them in there, especially when you was roasting that Frank dude. They was in there mad as hell. But, you know, they going to be mad in that village because they all getting deported anyway. But that's another one. So, tethers, if you're watching, watch the chat, and you're going to see how we on the same page and we on the same time, and we just out here bubbling. Before I go any further, though, fam, I'd be remiss. How do y'all feel, man, about the new Hidden Colors that's about to, you know, pop off, man? You know what I'm saying? And just the movement, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily just us being in it because we were blessed to be so, but just having the opportunity to move with the, you know, lineage, the heritage, and the culture all as one, and just documenting it to where people 100 years from now can look back at it. How y'all feel? Either one of you brothers can take it, man. Y'all know we free flow up in here. Go ahead,
sir. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This time, I think the energy is so different. And I'm not saying it because we're in it. I'm saying because where we are in this particular stage in history is completely different than any other time, you know, I've experienced in the past few decades, man. And it's exciting. It's thrilling. And I think the truth is starting to come out. And we are finally taking responsibility for our history in a real way. We're not leaving it up to the government, because I never understand why people will say, I hate the government and I don't like the government and the government's the oppressor, but you letting your oppressor teach your children about who they are?
Exactly.
You don't see nobody else in America do that.
Exactly.
Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a badge of honor. Plus, when you have children and you know, I have an adult child as well, like a year younger than Aunt. Damn, I'm old. And you know, I know that her children are going to watch it and her kids are going to watch it. And for me, like, that's a beautiful thing, man. Like, we are Black. We are foundational Black Americans. And it's a beautiful time to be alive. So I think Hidden Color 6 is going to rock some jaws, man.
Yeah, and I guess I would say for me, really, I'm just thankful to be a part of it. I think, you know, I spoke about it on live before. I ain't got no shame in it. I was a little nervous, and I was so nervous because somebody like myself with my age, being around people like y'all, being around people like Tariq, knowing all the people that's going to be in this movement. I mean, this is something that's historic that I'm going to be able to, when I'm 20 years from now, 30 years from now, I'm going to be able to show this to my children and my grandchildren. And I'm going to be able to say, I did this as a youngin'. I did that as somebody that I look at myself like I'm a student in the game. I'm still learning. So for me specifically, I just think it's something to where I'm honored just to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I'm even in the likeness with some of these other names is just, I don't know. It's something that really I don't have to show my children a movie, because I know, like, you go back, your parents probably showed you Roots, your parents probably showed you all these movies as a kid, but this is the one where I'm like, nah, this is the one you need to watch. You're gonna watch Hidden Colors, you're gonna watch all this stuff, you're gonna really learn about your history and your lineage here in America, understand that you've been here. Right? It ain't gotta be nothing to tie with nothing else outside of our lineage. So I'm ecstatic and I'm happy about that.
Man, oh man, brother. I mean, it's been, first off, an honor to be a part of the lineage with all of the people listening right now, everybody live and everybody on the replay. It's good to sit here and talk with my brothers, man. It's just like a big family affair every day. It just feels like it, man. Y'all know when we all got together, you know, just a week ago, man, our first conversation was just like we've been talking for our whole life.
Ever.
That's the family tree. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? I ain't going to say who was, you know, driving, but let's just say they weren't us, and they was like, these damn Black Americans, boy.
But they was mad, and you know what they did? They opened the door for us.
Woo! Hey, he was in that motherfucker. Hey, he was in that motherfucker like
he was on 10 and 2 white knuckling. He was like this.
Would you like to go, sir? He was not playing.
They not lying.
You can drive this car.
He was driving for us. They opened the door for us. That was the highlight of his whole life, being amongst foundations. But ain't that really the jam? That's really the jam. And that's the beauty of delineation, family. And before I get to roasting some of these little scam Africans that stay hating on FBA, let me ask y'all, what's the beauty and what's the importance and what's the power of delineation in separating us from all these people who want to connect to us? Not the minorities, the people of color, the Black and brown, the African Americans, the scam Africans, just foundational Black Americans to ourselves, fam. What's the beauty and the importance of delineation to you guys?
I would say, in my opinion, I think the biggest thing is there's been an uprooting, and it's been something that's been going on way too long. After 1965, most of these people were not over here, and they didn't even call themselves Black nor classify as us. So we've been duped for too long, and we've been allowing way too many people to come over here because we want to be nice to everybody. And unfortunately, we get finessed by the Democratic Party. And no, I'm not a Republican, don't get it twisted, but I understand both sides. And I understand we've been finessed by the Democratic Party for too long for us to always have to stand in a fight with everybody else instead of standing for us. And Black people, this is the time where now we finally are starting to enlighten ourselves to say, no, we need to stand on lineage business and understand that there ain't no hate towards nobody else. At least not me. I don't hate nobody, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent about anything else that got to do with my Black American men and women. So for me, when you see that there is a uprooting going on, and there is too much of a diluting, not only with our lineage, but also our culture, our history, everything that we created, our men, our women, we need to stand on that and say no. So the fact that we are now drawing a line in the sand and basically saying, fuck y'all, I'm with it.
Yeah. Woo! I definitely echo my young brother's sentiments. I think what's so funny to me is all of them love to say, oh no, see, we need unity and we need to be together and we need to make sure that all black people win. No, what you're really saying is two things. Number one, you want to come over here and be like us, because I have never in my life decided, you know what I want to do today? I want to pretend to be Ghanaian. Like,
right.
And no, just to the good people of Ghana. I just want to pretend to be Trinidadian. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, in the early 90s, I like Shabba Ranks. I'll give you that. But I wasn't trying to be Shabba, because like Shabba was like Bobby Brown on, crack. But the thing of it is, they continue to want to benefit off of us because they're thinking, hey, if they get reparations, maybe I can get some of this. Exactly. Maybe I can cosplay. Maybe I can cuddle up, to a foundational and make some things happen. No. Stay in your lane. We're not in your business. None of us are going anywhere. You're not going to tell us that, you should just move to another. This is our country. You coming over here. Stop it. They really want us to do all the heavy lifting. We did the heavy lifting in the Revolutionary War. We did the heavy lifting in the War of 1812. We did the heavy lifting in the Civil War. We did the heavy lifting in the Vietnam War. We did the heavy lifting in both Gulf Wars. Like, we tired of doing the lifting. We are tired of being the ones who get our teeth kicked in while every other person who has this skin gets the immigrant experience, and then talking about, we black, why can't y'all do it? We got good grace. No, Tether. You came over here with a leg up and 3 handouts, and we couldn't even get started. And again, that's not playing a victim card. That's playing a history card. So yeah, they want our hard work, but they don't want none of the responsibility. They just want to be there, and that's what they continue to do. And I'm good on that. So delineation today, delineation tomorrow, delineation forever.
And the blanket of blackness is over with. Miss me with that blanket of blackness stuff. It's dead.
It's over. Bam, man. I mean, Hit Tether's gonna holler. I don't know. We got to see something. Is this a troll in the chat? I mean, damn.
Well, come on up here.
Come on up here. Y'all some actors, agents, and cowards coming from the nigga with a Pan-African flag on a fake ass page. You won't show your face if you came up here. So if I'm the agent and I'm the actor and you the coward, you that times 10, nigga, because you want to
come on up here. No, come on up here. Like, don't, please, whatever you, Black Alpha, do me a favor. Just give them the link. Let them come up here. Let us hand them respectfully their derriere and kick their asses over to Tethertown, and we can go back to doing what we were doing, winning.
See, fam, it's crazy out here, fam, because we talk about tether projections, right? Or op projections, and do come up here just straight up projecting, okay? Everything that you talking about with us really applies to you. And by the way, what's more of a clown? You being in our chat talking to us? Because we don't do the same to you. You worrying about FBA business. I'm talking about a hit tether gonna holler, a hit op gonna holler, okay? That's exactly what we be meaning. Every time we open our mouth, we say anything, we walk down the damn street, we have something to drink. These folks be out there with the binoculars, they got the scopes out. They always in foundational Black American business, whether that be a chat, whether it be at the job. Y'all know how to be at the job. Or, and they might even be at the airport. They might be at the airport.
Hey, y'all seen the story. They definitely at the airport.
Damn. So what does that tell you? It tells you who winning and it tells you who's losing. All they do when they talk about foundational Black Americans is they highlight the fact that they don't have none. What you need to do is quit worrying about FBA. You need to get out of your mama's basement, because I know she's going to evict your 37 your ass for the 15th time, okay? And you can't just hit that pool around the corner and come back home stuff, all right? Let your little brother have the bedroom, all right? Let your little brother, you don't need to be sleeping in no damn kitty bed, okay, with the little goddamn stuffed animals, all right? Go ahead, get your own apartment, get your own woman, and quit worrying about foundational Black Americans. That's what you need to do. The obsession is crazy. Get your life together, because if you was popping, you wouldn't be so worried about us. Man, I love, boy, we coming in hot, y'all. We coming in hot 1,000,000 miles an hour. As soon as we start talking about delineation, these people come. Now, fam, since we on board, and by the way, little Optimum boy, thanks for the alley-oop, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to send you a bottle of champagne. Listen, when you talk about foundational Black Americans separated from
that nigga an airplane ticket back to his country. My bad. Go ahead.
Hey, there you go. That's even better. I'm going to get you a bottle of champagne. You're going to get some of that goddamn tether passion. Okay. That shit costs about $2. You can take Tether Passion and you can go on back and then you can watch us from over there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do you better. I'm gonna call ICE on you. That's what we're gonna do. Somebody put ICE number.
Yes. And shout out to this beautiful federal government that is making sure that families get to reunite in Tethertown for the holidays.
Woo,
it's
Tethertown.
A Christmas miracle.
I like that one. I like that. Tethertown in here, fam. Scam Africans, because that probably was a scam African, okay, fam? Scam Africans. These people are trying to cling on to us, and y'all know the real history of scam African, because I've been trying to tell people all the time. They think that scam African is like a new term. And I be telling people, no, they were saying scam African back in the 80s and the 90s when they were selling them Polexes and them dashikis, them knockoffs, and they were selling them damn kente cloths. They've been trying to scam people. So it's not a new term when we say scam African. How do y'all feel about this whole scam African thing that they got going on and how they are always trying to say we all black, we all need to get together, we all on the same page, and it's not really happening? How my brothers feel about that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Black Alpha. If we're being honest, and I said this before, I told Frank this, and I stand 10 toes down on this. I don't remember the warships coming back for us, so y'all can miss me with that. My brother, you my brother, we brothers. No, bro. I ain't your brother, okay? Because my brother was always there to help me fight my battles. My brother always looked out for me. My brother made sure I had a place to stay. My brother made sure he put me on game. How are you my brother? What you are is a sideliner. You are sidelining musty Velcro tether, and you need to stop with the bushmeat babble and go on back to your side of the mud and stay there. Your side of the mud. Listen, we're gonna make a Tether Christmas album. Hating Tether Hits is coming right now, courtesy of Ant CEO, Black Alpha, and Dave Anderson, the Business Bully. That's what we're doing.
I just got one thing to say, and this is my response to your question, Black Alpha. Shout out to Angelise. If you need to call ICE to report suspicious illegal alien activity, call 866-347-2423. You can also report suspicious activity to ICE via https://www.ice.gov, and you see the rest of it. That's all I got to say.
That's it.
Damn. Get
him out of here. Get him out of here.
He must have said.
Maybe that's why they so mad, because all we got to do is pick up the phone and Tether's got to go home. Damn. So basically, my phone got more power than they whole continent. Okay, got it. Now, fam, there's been a lot of these people running around here. They've been disrespecting foundational Black Americans. And one of the things they always try to do is make it look like we are a group and we got a leader and all those things, which to me sounds like some CIA talk, to be honest with you. And they know damn well that ain't the case. They know damn well that ain't really true. There's been a lot of them folks running around. I want to show y'all this. A couple cats have been running around, running their mouth about foundational Black Americans and how I always say we full-time regulators. And we don't really play that kind of stuff, because what we're doing now by checking these people is that we stopping the next generation from having to deal with it. That's one of the issues people didn't do in the past. They used to let things fester. And we all know when you allow things to fester, the next era and the next era and the next era. That's why we have in the last 5 years done more than the last 50, because no, we're not voting blue no matter who forever. No, we're not letting that dusty ass Uber driver with the ashy ankles, ashy elbows, and ashy lips talk reckless. We're going to check them on site and we're going to get them out the way, and we're going to dispel everything they say so they have no power. The reason why that last guy who was just talking has no power, and he's got to go back to his mama's basement, okay, until his ass gets kicked out and he's living in the dumpster around the street behind the Winn-Dixies. Other than these people running their mouth about us, they don't have a life. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we stripping that away, that means these people are lifeless. Because remember, foundational Black Americans build, these people steal. And when they can't eat off of us, they starve. So we've been untethering all of the tethers. And one of the things they do is they try to make it look like we got groups and we got leaders and all these kind of things. And I want to show my brothers and everybody watching right now a couple people that have come to my attention, family. And these people been running around here saying a lot of crazy things. And I want to have my brothers right here dressed, because, man, there ain't nothing like having your family in here. I always say to everybody, a family that delineates together stays together. And we in here delineating. So let me show y'all this clip right here, and I'm going to have you set it off and after these people run their mouth. But watch some of the falsehoods and everything that these individuals say, and we're going to let them know that, oh, this is a different time and a different era. You will be checked on site. You will be wrecked on site, and this stuff won't go. Let me play these dudes. I don't even know their names. That's how much bums they are and losers, but we're going to get right to it. Here we go, family.
In fact, the people who Tariq Nasheed has pimped, and yes, I'm saying pimped, because I have firsthand. Hold on, let me back up. Not unconsciously. Well, what I'm saying, I have firsthand account. He pimped a lot of us. those who participate, and those who watch and view his mess. And what I'm saying is, I've talked to the elders before now. I'm talking about years ago, and they said Tariq is a mess. But you understand? I'm not a look. People who try to get an opportunity, I get it, but get in and get out. Tariq is not for us. Don't get stuck with that man. I get why people would take the opportunity, but don't get stuck over there, because Tariq is a problem, and what he wants to do is pimp people. And the fact I got sent an interview from a dear sister, and she in that interview that Tariq did recently, he said, "I'm taking James Smalls off of everything." Look, and then people are going to sit around and be okay with that, like.
Goddamn right. Oh, shout out to James Smalls for messing up the bag. Shout out to you, homeboy. Shout out to your failed little school, by the way, too. Shout out. Notice, fam, dude says Tariq is a problem. Well, Tariq, me, and my brother Dave, the whole chat, we're all the problem, because Tariq ain't the leader. Tariq's our brother. And if you talk about one foundational Black American, you got to deal with all foundational Black Americans. So, brother Ant, go ahead and check this dude, man, while we in here cooking and we baking these folks.
First thing I'm gonna say is he in a house, probably somewhere in the South. He got a big ass coat on, and it's 99 probably damn degrees outside. That's number one. I don't want to hear no nigga that's in a house with a hat on, a big ass winter coat, a big ass bubble Montclair coat, fake ass coat. Probably so. I don't want to hear nothing from no nigga with that on. That's number one. The second thing is, I think it's a lot of projection going on, because the nigga said we. Who is we? Who getting pimped? You got pimped by another man. I'm a grown ass man. There no man pimp nothing over here. All right, so you talking about yourself. That don't got nothing to do with me. That don't got nothing to do with Dave. That don't got nothing to do with Black Alpha or nobody that's listening to this live right now. You're talking about yourself. You got your ass beat, and you think we all of us got our ass beat too. No, it don't work like that. So that's the second thing. And then this is my thing. Why are you trying to get all that information about another man? We grown ass men. So whatever the issue is that you like, you can give your critique about what it is, but why are you talking about his personal life? And you that's how women operate. That's you a grown man wanting to figure out what another man got going on in his own life, and then trying to get information out of other people. We don't operate like that. So I know he's probably not a part of the lineage, and if he is, he a goofy. That's just, I don't know. I'm a different type of dude, and the crazy part is he probably twice my age, acting like that and talking like that. He probably twice my age. I bet you this, he'd probably never say that to nobody in their face, nor would he say it to Tariq in his face. So that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna leave it up to y'all.
Oh, Black Alpha. When we said we were going to come on here and we were going to do this live stream, I expected, some entertainment. But I got to tell you, man, I didn't realize I was going to be cooking this entire time. But apparently Chef Bully's in the building, and it's time to get to work. First of all, why is he wearing the Tether Pan-African starter kit? Like, he had the bubble vest on that was 2 sizes too small. Like, did he get that from the Roland Martin collection? On top of that, who was the other guy with the with the fake Egyptian hieroglyphs on the back? And then my man with the Michelin vest on was like, yeah, I talked to the elders and they told me that Tariq is a pimp. Obviously, you're not. No one wants you, sir. You look like, I thought the dude's name was 2 Chainz. I didn't realize this guy's rap name was 2 Chins. Like, what's happening, sir? The only thing this man pushes up is a push pop and pushing buttons on his DoorDash app to get food delivered, because he's obviously not walking anywhere. He's about 3 pounds away from a hover round, and he didn't even have the balls to say, this particular elder told me this, and this person said that. He didn't say how Tariq pimped him. And again, I need you to understand something. We are foundational Black Americans. We are not a group. When we took some promo pictures on the set of Hidden Colors, I said we look like an R&B group. We look like the Foundations. That was a joke. Not unlike you, sir. Whoever you, I don't even know your name, sir. Like, how many subscribers do you have? 3.5? So basically, my last bowel movement is more famous than you are. So I'm trying to understand why you are so worried about a lineage, and then saying Tariq Nasheed's earlier. Tariq ain't never led me nowhere at all. Period, point blank. And he's pimping y'all. So I guess pimping is flying you out. I guess pimping is putting you in a very nice hotel. I guess pimping is making sure that you are taken care of while you are spitting this fire game to foundational Black Americans for the purpose of posterity. But you go ahead, no neck, looking like Rolling Swollen Twin.
Damn. Word on the street is he got 3.5 subs, y'all.
Damn, who's the 0.5?
Who gave the nigga half?
Hey, his mama.
I'm gonna just give you half a like, baby. You got half a like.
That's what we be talking about right there. By the way, man, the chat is on fire, y'all. Shout out to the whole chat. It ain't nothing but a foundational Black American family affair every time we link up. My brothers right here is cooking, by the way. And y'all be just throwing alley-oops in the sky, fam. Let me alley-oop off two things y'all both said, because we be on the same page. It's funny when they talk all that pimp stuff, you know what I'm saying? But really, they the hoe. You dig? Ain't nobody no pimp, but you the hoe. That's the problem. You trying to put pimp on people when hoes on you. You know what I'm saying? We say G's up, hoes down, and if the hoe can't swim, then she bound to drown. So I guess they underwater and can't be found. We out here really, really moving and doing our thing. And these other people are jealous because it's all about jealousy. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you had your own, you'd be happy for somebody. You know what I'm saying? You was really doing your thing. Right. You'd be happy. You'd be supporting each other. I want to see everybody who's a foundational Black American win when you're on code. These people come out the gate hating. We had that buster who's sleeping in his mama's basement. He came out hating. Y'all clowns and stuff. Yeah, but you on my channel, homeboy. And tell your girl to take my pictures out of the phone, okay? Checkmate. And tell that damn blow-up doll that you sleep with every night, goddamn, you're going to get another one, all right? So when you talk about these people with the blow-up dolls and their mama's basement, the 2 chins, the push-up pops, these people are just jealous. And jealousy, it shows itself in a lot of different ways. And sometimes it shows itself in desperation. And that's the desperation that these people are showing. We out here really doing what we do, and they ain't getting it popping. And let me ask you a question, fam, because me and you was chopping it up, fam. And we was talking about how a lot of the people who be hating on the brothers and sisters, a lot of times they just some ugly ass people. Remember we had that conversation, fam?
Oh my God, let's get into it, please. Let's get into it.
Talk your talk, Black man.
Oh. Let me say something. I made a video about this before. I actually reacted to a debate that Tariq had with some dude on TikTok. And I noticed something. Me and Black Alpha talked about it, and I noticed something. A lot of times the hate that comes from just random people on the internet on these little fake pages, they want to build their platform up. I want y'all to do something. Everybody that's watching this live right now, I want y'all to do something. Just look at them. Is it not always a lame, ugly, old dude trying to get some attention and clout because he's upset that he wasted his 20s, his 30s, and his 40s doing and talking about nothing? Don't probably got no woman, probably got kids he don't take care of. He's a nobody trying to get attention. So the easiest thing to do is to jump on the bandwagon of I hate FBA, really because you upset because whatever you tried to do didn't work. You don't have nothing going on. You never had nothing going on. So now you try to just find a way to get some attention. That's really what it is. They be ugly dudes. I'm sorry. They be ugly and they be upset that they ugly. So they have to find somebody to hate. Of course I'm gonna hate on Dave. It just is what it is. I don't got nothing else to do but hate on Dave. Dave is a 23-time best-selling author. I don't got nothing to do. I'm working at Marks. I'm the assistant manager. I drive my little Toyota Camry. Shout out to the Real Black Agenda. I don't have anything else to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and hate on Dave. I'm gonna go ahead and hate on Black Alpha because I don't have anything else to do. That's really what it is. And you see it almost you see it almost always. So don't let none of these fake pseudo physical people on the internet get to talking and acting like they're gonna say anything that even remotely relevant. They don't have nothing to say. They're upset and they're jealous. And you just gotta let them falter to win. I don't pay them new niggas no attention.
Woo! Speak on it, Dave.
I'm sorry. Oh, I was supposed to care. Yeah, like I'm trying to think. Is my house paid for? Yeah. Did I pay cash for my kids' tuition? Yeah. Is my 10-year-old daughter homeschooled and doing 5th and 6th grade concurrently? Yeah. Is my lingerie model wife still upstairs waiting on me? Yeah. Woo. Am I not in the best shape of my life? Am I not here with my brothers? Like, I'm sorry. That pastor, my favorite pastor out of Harlem by way of Atlanta, Pastor Mason Betha says, it's like y'all be talking funny. I don't understand the language of tethers with short money.
He said tethers with short money.
musty tethers. You really are so dumb. You know you really are so dumb. You know you really are so dumb. That's what you do. It's okay. I don't have anything for you guys. You know what I do have for you? No, I lied, Black Alpha, and I promise you I wouldn't lie to you. So I'm a hypocrite right now. I do have something for you. Disdain and pity. Because why are you worried about me? Why are you so concerned about me? Who would claim you? What have you done worth talking about? Other than being musty, other than sitting around on a live stream that nobody watched. There's 25,000 people in here to see us. That's a stadium. We putting up Beyonce numbers and I'm the only one singing songs.
On lineage business.
You doing what? This is the worst thing that could have ever happened. You know how Rick James told Dave Chappelle, you should have never gave you niggas money. They should have never let these foundationals come up. Oh boy, listen, the next generation, this right here, listen, you got young, seasoned, and old and curmudgeon-y. And we ain't got nothing better to do than to help you stop your bushmeat babble addiction.
Woo! Let me say something, man. You know, you had a nice book, man. I got the same book, brother.
You got one of these?
I got it, man. I got this in California, bro.
Man, look at you.
Man,
it's a beautiful book.
Yeah, this is a wonderful book. A lot of game in here, man. You know, tethers can't do this. You know, this can only come from the lineage. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, they don't know.
In the chat, we're gonna put the link in there so y'all can go ahead and get this book as well, because this is bubbling. This is a game right here, full time.
Yes, yeah, don't you give Jeff Bezos that money. You keep that foundational Black American money in the hand of foundational Black Americans. We're going to put that link up for y'all, but I need y'all to get the real Black agenda. So y'all can't be talking about, what's the solution? Tethered
real quick, speaking of the real Black agenda, I got the ebook.
Oh!
You can get it too. Oh, we got the ebook.
He got
Keep it in the family. If you ain't real unless you go get this book. I'm just letting y'all know. We got the ebook right here.
Got the ebook. There it is. Pages and pages.
Well represented, fam. I want everybody to, you know, since we talking about a bunch of other folks, you know, they be mad because, you know, I'm always saying foundational Black Americans, we be rocking, you know, black don't crack, brown make them hoes bow down, you know, beige don't age, you know, and they don't have that. They just dusty and always musty, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes crusty, but that's their problem. And since we done had a Mace quote up in here, okay, I got another Mace quote, okay? Mace said it best. He would say that if you weren't such a hater, you'd be happy for me. Billboard top slot in every category. And if you look at every category, we number one, top slot. We 1-1, fam. You want to talk about economics, education. You want to talk about fashion, looks, creators, innovators. We do it all, and they can't do none of it. Let's go ahead and roast this, man, since we in here bubbling more. I want y'all to see this tethered temper tantrum, okay, and how he takes it even further now. And then his little bald head friend tries to get on here. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the guys where, you know, he got that tethered hairline, so he just jumped in front of it and cut it off. Okay, but we still see that hairline going all the way back to your shoulder blades. But fam, watch the hatred they spew, and we're gonna continue to roast, man, because it's a family thing. Let's go.
Like Kaba, you putting stuff up, Baba Kaba. You putting things up like, look, it's time for your elders to step up. And,
you know,
go ahead.
Wait,
before we go there. I personally know Kapai Wata Kamene. And I want y'all to notice how they throwing people like Kaba under the bus now. I've been seeing that with a lot of these folks. They on full crash out mode. Kaba, Hiawatha Kamene, he's really like a mentor to me. And I talk to him all the time. Shout out to Haru, his son, much love. I got a great relationship with him. Kaba always does great things for the people. So you coming out here disrespecting people like Tariq, disrespecting Kaba, all because Pan-Africanism ain't shit? This is how down bad you are. Let me continue, fam, and I'm going to let my brothers get these dudes.
The crazy thing is, years ago, I'm talking minimum 5 years. I want to say even before that, because Tariq been out for a minute. I was hearing other brothers, like, I'm going to say this, like Sarnetta. Now, I like Sarnetta. I like his channel, and I like, you know, the debate, the conversations that he do. A lot of people be like trying to throw shots at him.
We diverged on that point, but yeah, go ahead.
I know.
I'm just clear. I mean, Sarnetta's okay. I mean, he's a human being. He's my brother, but he is a problem. But go ahead.
But what I was saying is, even on his channel, he was calling for the elders to come back out. You know, like when everything sort of moved from, you know, being a vendor on the street to trying to do everything online and in videos, he was calling for the elders to come back out and like clear the air and make proclamations and straighten out some things, because Tariq Nasheed was out there, you know, pivoting and slipping in between the cracks and building his little platform in ways that were counter to the overall.
I know you ain't talking about little platform and don't nobody know y'all and y'all ain't got no damn subscribers. I don't want to hear none of that at all. Don't talk that little people stuff. You got these little ass dudes trying to talk about somebody being little. Fam, y'all go ahead and address that last comment that he's saying. And I want everybody to notice that when you start talking about people, first off, if you got a problem with Kaba, there's something wrong with you. Y'all know in our community, we always say, if that person you don't like, then it's probably you. You know, the person to get along with everybody, do well for everybody. Mm-hmm. It's like somebody hating grandma. How the hell do you hate grandma other than you're a hater? Y'all go ahead and address that right there, fam, because I'm going to get to the next clip after that. And this dude starts saying that Pan-Africanism brings everybody together. Y'all go ahead.
And do you want to take this? Okay, I'll take
it. No problem. I can take it. No, go ahead.
First of all, I'm trying to figure out how Black Eric Cartman even got an audience. I've been here.
You guys, I just going home and you know, and then we got to stop, and then they see people, and I know, and
like I tried, but after a while, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is. This came to me, Ant. Maybe you can help me with this. Maybe it's a generational thing because I'm a Gen Xer. Maybe it's when you hear a certain frequency, a certain sound of tether babble, after a while, it begins to sound like how adults sound in Charlie Brown's world. All I heard was Tariq, Kaba, elders. I don't understand anything of. Was there a point, Black Alpha? Was there a point, NCO? Was there anything legitimate that was said that we could go back and research and say, hey, maybe there's something there that we can glean from that would enlighten us in some type of way? Because I couldn't understand what he was saying. Because it sounded like broke bush meat tether babble to me, but I mean, I'm a little biased.
I think this is my thing. Good point, by the way. The impression is on spot on. I'll say this: whenever you start to attack somebody personally, that's when you start to lose because your argument is not based on what is actually being stated. I don't care what I say, right? If you are going to attack me instead of attacking what I said, then like, what is the conversation? Because you have to debunk the points that's being made. Like Dave just said, nothing that he stated, he's steadily naming other men. As a grown-ass man, you keep naming other men instead of just speaking to the point. That's how real men, you talked about the generation. There is a lack of masculinity in my generation. I speak about it a lot. But the problem is, this is no diss to the older generation, but unfortunately, it gets embedded with dudes like that because he's clearly a Gen Xer or millennial, whatever he is. I don't really give a damn. But that stems down into why the modern man today is so weak. It's because of dudes like him. And I speak about it all the time. I wish I would go. If I got a disagreement with anybody, I'm going to address you personally, and I'm going to address the points that you made. Not because I just don't like you. I don't give a damn about you because you don't put no money in my pocket. I may disagree with you foundationally and fundamentally, but that's it. So really, it's just kind of proving the point that these people don't really have an actual talking point. It's just, I don't like you, and Tariq and Dave Anderson, you got your books. I don't give a damn about all that, my nigga. Put the bushmeat down and get to the point. So,
damn. Put the bushmeat down and get.
I'm putting that on a shirt, by the way.
Put the bushmeat down and get to the point.
Put the bushmeat down and get to the point.
Like, what are we talking about?
Hey, y'all know how creative we are. Not only did we build this country, create this country, maintain and sustain this country. Just hearing y'all talk, I done had about 5 different shirt ideas. We got books, ebooks, everything. All that talk, fam. Let me say this as well. Can y'all touch on how we not African? Can we get straight to the point, y'all? Because that's what they want us to be as African. That's on you. Take it, family.
Go ahead.
Great one. I got a great response to that. If I'm African, just for all the trolls in here, all the tethers in here, all the Pan-African, is if I'm an African, where's my ease of access to come to your country? Where's my access to all the resources? Why do I have to put in some type of financial stability in your dilapidated homeland for me to go over there and get access? I shouldn't have to do none of that. Since I'm African, I should be able to get the access to go back home. And like Dave said, I ain't seen no boats come back over here to get the so-called Africans. The truth is the fact that y'all know we're not African. The reason why y'all want us to associate with y'all is because you don't have a popping enough culture and history. So you want to associate yourselves with us so we can classify ourselves as you, and then you can cling on to something that we created. That's dead and over with. It's that simple.
Yeah. I know as an author, I tend to tell people to read books. I'm sorry. But again, if you haven't read Ivan Van Sertima's They Came Before Columbus or Lerone Bennett Jr.'s Before the Mayflower, you have absolutely no idea how long Black people have been in this country. We were circumnavigating the globe while they were still in caves. That's point number one. Point number two, when you look at the United States of America, less than 3% of the boats in the transatlantic slave trade dropped slaves here. Also, there was a reclassification of the Native and Indigenous people who were also here from Native and Indigenous to Negro so that they could do their whole manifest destiny thing and take over the land. That is not something that FBA's pulled out of their ass. That is a statistical fact. Even Donald Trump said, you know, look at Pocahontas. She's a $5 Indian. I don't know where she came from. She signed something on the paper. All of a sudden, she's Indian. The point of it is, listen, I got friends in Africa. I've been there. No. Again, every human being on the face of the planet can say, well, you know, your roots are tied to Africa. I mean, yes, every human being started in Africa. But how many generations do we have to be here before y'all realize that it's not the same? And y'all don't pull this with nobody else. Tell me the time you went to Trinidad and Tobago. Tell me the time you went to Jamaica. Tell me the time you went to Haiti. And after you got saying sac passe 15,000 times, when did you tell them, you know what, you African? Y'all don't do that to nobody else, because you know what? The truth of the matter is, you are not trying to stay in Port-au-Prince. You're not trying to stay in Accra. You're not trying to live in Lagos, and you damn sure don't want to be in Liberia. But you do it with us so that you can tether yourself to us. And what we're doing is we're ripping the Velcro off of us. You don't get to just stick on us like the mosquitoes and the musty tethers you are. Stop trying to run this game like we're slow. How are you going to gaslight the smartest group of Black people on the face of the planet? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Y'all notice, as soon as we start talking about reparations, it's like hitting the lotto. Y'all know all the stories when people hit the lottery and then all of a sudden they get these 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th cousins.
Ain't never seen them.
Never seen them before. Doorbell ring, hitting, knocking, they sending facts and texts, they all in your social media. Soon as we start talking about reparations, it was like the damn bat signal for the whole world. Now everybody wants to be a part of foundational Black America. And it's funny because I remember a time frame when everybody wanted us to not be associated with them. And now everybody wants us to be associated with them. And it all is reparations. We're gonna have to get to the point where you're gonna have before reparations and after reparations. And before reparations, it was work harder, nigga. It was, you know, Black nigga. Now when you flip it, now they out here saying we all brothers, nigga. And then when we shut that down, then it turned into you divisive, nigga. You a hate group, nigga. Nigga. You still can't get my money. That's what it's all about. I know what it is. You want my M-O-N-E-Y. And you can't have my M-O-N-E-Y, so your ass gonna cry. And that's what it is. Y'all want our money. And we, by delineating, I tell people all the time, delineation is separated so many things. It's a $1 billion industry to make it look like Black Americans aren't indigenous people. We done made everybody go broke because we are, and we clear that up. It's a $1 billion industry to sell Black Americans a Wakanda packet, and we're not doing that. So now everybody who's selling those Wakanda packets, shout out to Dr. Kubar Vasquez and James Smalls, both of them are going broke. Isn't it funny that half these people who got a problem, Tariq, think about it now. Dr. Umar, James Smalls crashed out on Tariq Nasheed simply because Tariq stood on lineage business. Both of them. And then all these little minions and dusties and bums, they started falling out in the process. Is it really about my brother? Is it really about my brother Ann? Is it really about my brother Dave? Is it really about the chat and we in here thousands deep? Or is it really about we delineated and you can't get none of that money? Money and make people do crazy things, especially when they come from the homeland that ain't got none. When they standing on the money and they hand it away. See, we got a problem as FBA. Let me tell everybody what our problem is.
Please.
We think it's very funny that you want my money as a foundational Black American way over here in the United States, but you don't do anything to keep your money and your resources. You hand that away. So your resources in Africa, you give away, but yet you come over here and you want to steal my money. How come you don't just keep your diamonds and your minerals and your resources? You wouldn't have to worry about my reparations, but you ain't gonna do that because you love that damn white man and you love his bamboo stick hitting you in the back of your neck. You love that too much. They're willing to get whipped with a bamboo stick, give away all their resources, and then come over here and say, we all black, brother. No, the hell we not. We are black, B-L-A-C-K, and they are mops. Melanated other people with the emphasis on other. And when we putting the emphasis on other, let me tell y'all about these folks who say that they are brother, and we know damn well they're not. Let me show y'all more. This dude right here goes off the deep end. All my certifieds listening right now, bear with us because this is about to be extreme tether babble. Watch this.
A lot of times what was going on was we need this new label. We need FBA as a label so that we can make sure when the reparations check comes, it only goes to those of us who descend from transatlantic slavery, the plantations of the South, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, okay, I got you. But again, why all the negativity that comes after you create the label? That's where I have an issue. Now, what I then began to notice is because the reparations talk only pops up during presidential campaigns.
What?
So after the November election day, nobody rocking the FBA wants to have the conversation about reparations anymore.
What? Fam, my brothers, did y'all stop talking about reparations?
No.
Nope. Did we continue?
I don't remember stopping. I don't know what he's talking about. Bush, Bush meet beard babble. Let's keep it going.
Here we go.
And then delineation becomes it's our identity, it's our ethnicity, it's our label. And I'm like, but hold on. First off, you told me this was about reparations, and now don't nobody want to talk about reparations, and you ain't working on reparations. You ain't got no policies. You ain't pushing no plans. You ain't talking. All you will talk smack about a representative.
Mm-hmm.
If they like there are representatives that had press conferences, we're going to introduce the legislation. Don't believe them, family. You're not FBA. Don't believe.
Oh boy, that sounds like Democrat talk. Family in the chat. Y'all getting Democratic Shield alerts? I'm gonna let it go. Let me let it go because this man babbling. Okay, but I'm hearing Democratic Shield talk right there. Sound like you running cover.
Well, if you're not gonna believe,
they're saying that in the chat on us right now. They said
if you're not gonna believe the one that says they're gonna introduce it, then who you gonna believe? Because the other ones ain't gonna talk about it. But that was the first wave of. So then once they want to stop talking about reparations, then they want to talk about this whole, it's our ethnicity or whatever else. And I'm just like, first off, pick a battle. Stop switching. Stop moving the goalposts.
So the jargon that you find in FBA ideology is one part of it. Side, jealous, hating, plebiscite, babbling. And then they always have to end, with a word like this: buffoons.
Mm-hmm.
So now we are jealous. Who are we jealous of? To
us.
Hating. How are we jealous of FBA if we're FBA from the way that you say we are FBA? You say we are FBA. If it was just a lineage, then you couldn't be saying that because I couldn't be separated from it, so I couldn't be jealous of myself. Our lineage ain't no cult. So now think about it. Our organization ain't no cult.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? See, Tariq is brilliant in that way that he uses the word lineage instead of our organization, our movement, sometimes things like that would point directly that he's a leader. So he says lineage instead of community, organization, so on and so forth. So they just supplant lineage for.
Okay.
There we go. Let's go, y'all. First off, did he say we call people buffoon? What this man must be on Dick Dope and Dynamite. Go ahead, brothers.
It keeps going back to the same exact point. If you have an issue with FBA, why do you keep mentioning Tariq? This is the main point that we need to speak on. The issue is that you have a problem with another man. Tariq is not a leader. Tariq is somebody who we respect, and Tariq is someone who puts a light on the stuff that we talked about. But he's another grown man. So you keep mentioning another grown man with the whole entire lineage. First of all, being FBA has nothing to do with your ideology. Being FBA has nothing to do with anything but your lineage. So you're talking about people who just speak about certain things, but you're throwing the entire lineage under whatever your issue is, and then you're putting the title under it as it's Tariq. Why do you keep mentioning Tariq? Why do you keep mentioning another man? And I don't. The whole we stopped talking about it after election time. No, we didn't. Nobody's ever stopped talking about reparations. I don't know anybody that's just stopped talking about reparations. That's something that's been a thing since day one. And then he also said, it was a lot that he said, but he also said something about how can I hate myself? Well, if you was the real FBA, then you wouldn't even be bringing that up. I don't think he a part of the lineage. Me personally, especially him hiding that hair. He hiding that hair. I don't know what's under that hat, but I know that hairline is probably touching the top of his ears. So I don't know. I mean. He just babbling and just the same thing that he's saying. I guess everybody else do. He's doing. And the thing is, we don't sit up and talk about these people all day. The thing we operate in a response. We are defending ourselves and making sure that y'all know what's up. We don't sit around and talk about these people. When people have spaces and people do their content, we don't sit around and talk about other people. They mention our name and we respond to it. This is just the first time that we've ever had a response to it, and we stood on our 10 and say hell no. And now they got an issue with it. And it's just going to continue to be that. So unless you go do something to stop it, you could just shut the fuck up. But that's not going to happen. So we're going to keep responding.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm about to show my age. I got to put my readers on. I just, for point of order, gentlemen, I looked up the Oxford Dictionary definition of lineage. Lineage, lineal descent from an ancestor, ancestry, or pedigree. From a biological standpoint, a sequence of species, each of which is considered to have evolved from its predecessor. I didn't see Tariq nowhere in that. I didn't. And I'm trying to understand what he was taught, because if you're taking three things and then you add another, and then when you look at it around election, the only person who stopped talking about reparations around election time was Kamala Harris, and we all know how black she is.
Ding, 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 ding. Go ahead.
Maybe at the Boticari party, I can No, I'm sorry. We talking FBA. I done went Punjabi MC on y'all. I just can't even help it, bro. Like, this is insane. The crazy rich Asian stopped talking about it after she sat down with Al Sharpton and said she would sign a reparations bill, because then she changed her tune up and said, I'm not going to sit up here and say I want to do something only for black people. No, we know, because you don't do anything for black. You haven't done anything for black people before Montel Williams had that Parkinson's. You ain't did a damn thing for black people. I'm sorry, not Parkinson's, MS. That's the last time you did anything for black mans. I'm just saying.
I heard she did it on her knees too. I'm just saying that's word on the street.
Listen, Bill Clinton said it best. He's like, "How y'all gonna call me Slick Willie when you see that thing Willie Brown got?" But I digress.
You know what gets me too is this all straw man arguments. And you be making the best points. What's up with these people and always talking about other men? God damn! I mean, they don't even talk about themselves. You hear them talk about Tariq more than they talk about their own lives. Talk about yourself. Be a man. Put your chest out, chin up, speak on it. When you talk about another man consistently, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I seen the dude on, what was it, Twitter or TikTok, and he was blaming his lack of employment on Tariq.
Wait, no, you had to explain that.
Fam, let's just say this guy, you know what I'm saying, is a bum. And been a bum, and he blames Tariq for his lack of employment. So now Tariq is responsible for the reason why your resume doesn't have anything worth hiring on it. Okay, so now Tariq is the reason why they cannot get a job, they can't get a paycheck or anything. Isn't it becoming ultra projection, brothers?
See, Black Alpha, you're being disingenuous right now, sir. You know good and well that these people, we got to address the actual thing. Iyanla Vanzant famously said, you got to call a thing, beloved. And the truth of the matter is, there's a song for these individuals that was created by Steve Lynn Morris from Detroit, Michigan. And the song goes, I've got tether fever, she's got tether fever, we've got tether fever, bushmeat time. They can't help it. It's a sickness. It's a disease. We have to talk about tether mental health. The babbling bushmeat brigade has nothing better to do than tether and complain. But if y'all so worried about Tariq, what you going to do when Tariq says, you know what, I'm done, I'm right off into the sunset? And then you got to deal with everybody else who is still here. Well, you know what I'm saying? God forbid the worst happens to Tariq. There's still going to be a whole lot of foundational Black Americans like, can you stop with your tether babble? I sat down on the show with the tether, and he was like, I just want everybody to come together. And I said, Tether says what? I just know I think all black people just need to win, because if we win, who is we? Are you French? No. I'm gonna need you, Tethers, to understand. And nobody else pulls it. Let's take, okay, gentlemen, I didn't want to have to go there, but the night is young. Let's take black people, all black people throughout the diaspora, completely off the board for a minute. And let's just focus on the continent of Asia. Have you ever seen Vietnamese people say, you know what? Well, you know, the Koreans and the Japanese and the Chinese, we're all Asians. They don't do that. If I want pho, I'm not looking for dim sum. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like if I'm trying to get my rice patties popping, I'm not focusing on my California rolls. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Everybody else delineates. So this isn't just some concept everybody pulled out of their behind and just said, you know, no, there is beauty in our difference. And the difference between us and everybody else is not only are we beautiful, but we're profitable. So how about no? Delineation now, delineation tomorrow, delineation forever. Yeah, T-shirt. I'm just gonna put on a shirt. That's what I'm gonna do. Y'all not listening to me. It's fine. It's fine.
Talk your talk, Ant.
I want to say one thing too, just about the entire perspective of Pan-Africanism. I say this all the time, and I feel like it's a point that doesn't get brought up enough. If Pan-Africanism is all about Africa, please look at me, family. When everybody that's listen, please listen to this, screen record it, send this to anybody. If Pan-Africanism is all about us as a collective, everybody melanated to just come together, or I guess who just descends from Africa, quote unquote, then why are they worried about the 43 million Black Americans in America? There's 1.6, 1.8, almost 2 damn billion people in Africa. Nobody's talking about the Ghanaians that they're kicking out the Nigerians. Nobody's talking about South Africans that they're kicking out the Nigerians. Nobody's talking about the East African tribal warfare is going on right now. Nobody's talking about the tribal warfare going on in South Sudan right now. Nobody talks about the tribal warfare that happens all throughout Africa. But you want to focus on the 43 million Black Americans in America. We have to be the forerunners on the people that they're the majority. If Pan-Africanism is about Africa, then why the hell is you worried about Black Americans in America on a whole nother side of the world? All the soldiers and the Pan-African fighters is back over there. So focus over there. We got, like, it's the most illogical thing in the world to me that you're worried about us if that's the motherland and that's the homeland. Make it make sense to me. That's a genuine question for any Pan-Africanism, for any Pan-Africanist. Why are you worried about foundational Black Americans? Worry about fixing up those homelands over there. And I feel for some of the people, but the economic system is messed up. The healthcare system is messed up. The education is messed up. Everything over there in a lot of those countries, they are dilapidated at the bottom of the barrel. Why? Because the so-called Pan-Africanists ain't never over there. They need to be in an apartment in Detroit somewhere. Shout out to Detroit, by the way. You in an apartment in Detroit somewhere. You living in New York, sitting in a damn apartment where your landlord don't even speak English. Somebody can order a bacon sandwich downstairs, nigga. There's a damn ladder on the side of your building, but you worried about us. You ain't in Africa worried about it. Go build up Africa. That's all I'm saying.
I think that's a fair assessment, brother. I don't think you said anything out of bounds. Man, why do they take what you just said so upset? How many times we say fix your homeland? Brothers, and this is for both of y'all. What my brother Ant just said right there. And then also when we tell everybody to fix their own homeland, what's so bad about that? Ain't that game? Ain't that free game? Shouldn't they be thanking us? We giving them
They
advice.
should.
Love.
They should, but they never will, because here's the truth of the matter. When they come over here, you know, they're sending the best they got. And they still can't measure up, but they're so happy that they're really good at sucking in information and regurgitating it. That's all they do. We get better grades than you niggas. We are very good in the classroom. The white teachers love us. We do so much better than you. You do not understand the opportunities you have. Excuse me, Ubuntu, just for a minute. Can you explain to me how come, if y'all so damn great and you're so educated, how come y'all don't ever go back there? Why don't you ever go back there? Like, I would, because y'all keep talking about how rich it is and how it is everything. And you know, y'all sitting up here looking like the end of Color Purple and whatnot. You know, you got your dashikis and your drums and whatnot. And you so happy to be how you are with all of your flags while you're here in our country worrying about our flags. All you faggots, I'm trying to understand why you faggots can't get yourselves together And no, you guys can listen. We are communal people. You faggots just can't get yourselves together to a point where y'all can take all of that knowledge, all of that good. I got straight A's in 11th grade body shop, and you can't go ahead and figure out that. I don't know if you know this or not. Bushmeat is not something we eat here in America. Right? The dashiki era ended in 93. I lived through it. I am not gonna hold you. Kufis and dashikis, the only people you're selling kufis to is and you're selling 5X kufis to Umar Johnson and Roland Martin, respectively. Other than that, you ain't really moving them things.
How big are those?
Damn, I got rid of all my 5X clothes. I don't think I got any, big back clothes no more since I dropped 353 pounds.
Call Roland Martin. We need a new pair.
Yeah, listen, you know the thing of it is Roland Martin's dashiki is so big that when he takes it off, you can actually use it to cover your car. So
he's a dumbass. He should have said that. That's not right. Go to my iPad so I can look at some booty cheeks.
So if y'all got all these answers, why is it that you're still colonized? You don't own your diamonds. Y'all love talking about all the minerals that go into our cell phones and whatnot. You don't own nothing. And there are literal marketing agencies walking around with campaigns that literally say Africa is for everyone. Google it. Y'all are so dope. Y'all got so much more culture than us. You got 15,963 language.
Interesting.
And you're broke. And you keep coming to us to get the fly out your eye, get the bushmeat out your mouth, and to get you clean tap water. Make it make sense.
You know something that, man, I be thinking about all the time when you start dealing with these scam Africans, brother. And this go for everybody out there, fam. Y'all notice how they talk about how they do so much better? But when y'all see these people getting arrested by ICE, it don't be in the Hamptons. It don't be in these 5-star areas. They not doing so good. The facts gonna speak for the facts. The evidence is out there. The cameras is rolling. I see them getting snatched up in front of bodegas, okay, in the Bronx, in Brooklyn. They right here in Georgia, they be getting snatched up in these rinky-dink trailer parks. So all that stuff about we work harder, we do better. Remember, these people are getting assistance by the government, and they still fail it. So you don't fail in your homeland and then come over here and succeed. They sent their best over here, but their best over here isn't even average for us. These people are out here. That's why they don't like those deportation videos, because the Africans that I see getting deported are not Africans getting deported from the suburbs. They're not driving in nice cars. They're getting arrested in the same dusty ass areas that they come from. And now when they get to America, they want to talk all that we live in large. Them deportation videos don't show me that you live in large. It showed me that you living down bad. And this is why they crash out on us, because they know that foundational Black Americans, we gonna get it. One way or another, you give us $1, we gonna flip that thing into $1 million. Them, they can have $1 million and they gonna flip it in reverse to no dollars. That's why I call them no dollar Mutombo, because he come over here with all these benefits and they squander that. So when they squander in their homeland and they squander it here, voila. But fam, there's a lot of people out there that been running them out. Let me get to this guy. Because
hairline.
Hairline. I was just about to
go ahead, brother.
Hairline. I mean, I know a lot of tethers can't do this right here. So everything you need to know.
Hairline going all the way back. This man, he said, Dave Anderson, you better not talk. He said, Aunt, I see you in the airport, nigga. This is what he said. This is what he talking about. He said, no jokes about my hairline, nigga. That's divisive. Only thing divided is the left side of your hairline, the right side of your hairline, the front of your hairline, and the back of your hairline. They ain't never. Watch, dude. He now said he wanted to take it to the streets on FBA. And I got a sneaky suspicion he don't want that. Here we go.
All right, new video. Okay. So what I want to talk about is these lives on TikTok. I just been seeing on a whole lot of this foundational Black American foolishness, delineation lives. And truth of the matter is, that's cool. My thing is, if you want to delineate, okay? We get the picture. But the problem is, if you're going to delineate, you need to delineate from the rest of the Black Americans so we know who you are.
What?
You see, the problem is, what they're trying to do is they're trying to shield themselves over Black Americans as if they're the spokespeople for Black Americans. But as I've been showing you, a lot of Black Americans do not rock with you. So we need you to differentiate. So you can put up that piece of crap flag on your businesses, and the Black Americans who live in the community, that we can support them and not you. I think that's fair. Okay, because since you're not going to support the African businesses, okay, put up the flag so we know that this is a foundational Black American business, and we won't support you, but we'll support the Black Americans, the Caribbeans, and the Africans in the community. Because a lot of y'all are hypocrites anyway. A lot of y'all are foolish, because you can talk about the Africans all day that you won't support them, but meanwhile, a lot of you, and I know y'all very well because I study y'all, a lot of you are going to go right to the white supremacist stores of the people that keep on unaliving you, keep on disrespecting you more than the African, because you can never say the African unalived you as much as what the white team man has done to you. And y'all going to go.
Freeze. Y'all. Wait a minute. I spot something. Y'all know what I be talking about over here. Let me tell you what I'm seeing. He looked like he belonged to the dark knuckle community, y'all.
Whoa.
We got us a dark knuckle, fam. I got to do it for the brothers and sisters who in the building right now. I got to go ahead, man. Dude over there talking about us, pointing them ashy ass hands with them dark knuckles. We don't respect that. Tell us more, Tether, man.
Go right to their stores because y'all hypocrites. A lot of you are going to go right to the Hispanic stores. You're going to support them. You're going to go right into the Chinese stores who disrespect you. You're going to go to them. You're going to go to the Arab stores who disrespect you as well. And you're going to support them. And you're going to keep on going to the East Indian and so on. And y'all going to support them. But you're not going to support Africans, because that's all you are. Your ideology is off. And just by the way you're talking shows how foolish you really are. So in closing, that's a good idea. Put up that piece of crap flag so we know who you are in the community, and we won't support you.
Yeah, and we know who you are because your head don't support your damn hairline. Go ahead, brothers.
When do they support us? Oh, go ahead, David. My bad.
No, you're good, young brother. Take your time.
When do they support us?
Thank you.
I mean, there's only a certain amount of Africans even in America. When do they support us? They support go to Minnesota and open up a black American business. See how many Somalis finna support you. They don't support us. They don't ever support us. If anything, we support them. We go to sometimes African braid shops. We support these restaurants. We go to these places and support these people. They are able to come up under us. They don't say that when we go to their countries and they begging at the damn airport. They don't ever bring that up about support. They don't ever say that when a lot of our Black Americans who become successful, guess what they do? They go send money back to Africa, unfortunately, but they go send money back to Africa. Our billionaires and millionaires, they go send money back to the so-called motherland. Name me an African that's been successful that sends some money back to America. Rather than Muammar Gaddafi, but that was a long time ago. We're talking about consistently. They don't support us. What money did Burna Boy done put into a Black community in America? Nothing. Outside of wearing Timbs and dressing like it's 2005. Shit we used to do 20 years ago, my nigga. So you can miss me with that. They don't support us. And if we wanted to support any damn body, we can do what the hell we want to do. You shouldn't be worried about it. Why was you worried about it? And what were you going to do if we did it anyway? You wasn't going to do nothing but be upset, be in that last apartment or house, whatever you went, where the bed sheets is 19 different colors. That's how I know you would. You walk into an African or a Caribbean household. You know, if they're tethered, the bed sheet is different colors, the walls is a different color. There's nothing match. Everything is all over the damn place. It look like a damn circus in there. So how you can miss me with that? They don't support us, and you ain't stopping nothing. We didn't need your support anyway, because everything we got in America, we got it on our own, and we fought for from day one, before the 1860s, before 1776, and before 1619. So we don't need your support. Keep it pushing.
I think I don't want to lose the message that's so important here. Not about anything that babbling, dirty, musty, W-looking hairline Negro was talking about, but I think that if you could just find a way to chip in $1.25 a day, you can help that musty tether get out of that hoarder's ass hostel he's in. so that he can actually just see. I want you to put your flags up in your businesses because see, what's happening is we can differentiate. He couldn't even get the word differentiate out of his bushmeat babbling mouth. Like, first of all, I run an online business, several of them. I have some brick and mortars, but no, I don't want your support. You don't look, first of all, you look malnourished, sir. You look like you brush your teeth with a Smurf's toothbrush, sir.
Damn.
What are with those baby chiclets? What are those Tic Tacs in your mouth, sir? Is that what that is? Is it Tic Tacs and bushmeat? I'm trying to understand because it was hard to listen to what you were saying because none of it made any logical sense. And then yes, let's do that. And see, the rest of the Black Americans don't support you. Who are these people who do not support delineation? Who are these people who do not support heritage? This is why we don't let the young people up here, because they don't know how to act. We're having a serious conversation, and Ant is going to pull out that 1950s, James Evans Sr. hairline. Talking about JJ, I'm going to get my belt type of hairline. What's happening here, sir? How you got male pattern baldness and you're 33, sir? Woo! Is there a fundraiser happening? Is there some type of GoFundMe and Indiegogo, something we can do to get him over to Turkey so that he can get his hairline and his teeth fixed at the same time? Is that a thing? Is it possible we could just go to Walmart and get him just a basic pair of clippers with a couple of guards on it so we can fade up that nasty nappy beard of his? Is there anything we can do to help that man's appearance? Not for him, but for our eyes to not be poisoned by Tether Vision. I'm tired of watching Tether Vision.
Damn. Tether Vision. Somebody in the chat said his hairline's going up the west side.
Yeah, no, that's Tether Vision. Hairline deficiency.
Man, this look like a damn Batman logo. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. I know jokes. That's ridiculous. You might as well not even procreate at that point.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman hairline.
It's crazy.
Notice that they keep talking about some put up our flag so we know who they are. Man, we know who you are by your forehead, that Fleedman forehead and that damn tether hairline. They don't like that. They don't like that. They can't hide it. And fam, I done seen it all. I done seen do-rags, fitted hats, snapback hats. I think I seen a couple comforters. I seen some damn quilts. They done use some rugs, some carpets, every damn thing that they can do. They done cut the light off. They done AI'd it, twisted it, everything they can, and the hairline still shows. I'll be there.
What I'm doing right now is making all the tethers upset right now.
But
I know y'all niggas is pissed you can't do this with a straight line. You gotta go like this and do the side and all type of extra shit. I ain't never did that boy, nigga. I don't know what type of way you trying to get.
And you got them over there. They throwing honey badgers at the screen right now. They throwing goddamn zebra tails. They throwing monkey whiskers. They just spinning the goddamn monkey around like this and just chucking it at the camera.
You done made some of these daggone tethers spit out 2 liters of panther sweat right now.
Hell. Miss Fufu gonna get beat tonight. Mr. Fufu gonna be swinging. He gonna have Mrs. Fufu in the damn tether headlock tonight, y'all. A hairline headlock. It's coming. Y'all out here treating them damn tethers that way. But you know what though? There's this one particular tether, and he says everybody wants to be African. And I'm gonna show y'all this. Y'all look at this tether. This tether said that it's the cool thing now to be from Liberia. Watch this man. He ain't playing either, y'all. Watch this guy right here.
He's hiding his hair. I just want to say off rip. He's hiding his hairline, so that tells a lot. But let's go.
Damn.
The same nigga that's saying we supposed to be African, but you got a do rag on. I'm just saying,
do rag. Not even a turban, a do rag.
That damn beard looks like a damn implant too. I'm questioning credibility. Watch this, y'all.
It's crazy how everybody want to be a Liberian right now. It's crazy how everybody want to be a Liberian right now. The cool thing to do or the cool thing to be is a Liberian. Liberian style is trending, Liberian food trending, Liberian everything is trending. But when I was a kid growing up, I remember multiple times being called African bully structure.
Oh, here they go.
By the same people that are loving everything Liberian right now.
One more time, y'all. One more.
Run it back. I didn't hear it. Run it back.
Okay, they actually got to sink in a little bit. Here we go. One more back for the fam.
It's crazy how everybody want to be a Liberian right now. The cool thing to do or the cool thing to be is a Liberian.
Real quick, family. What's up with his left eyeball?
Thank you. This nigga won't open his eye. The nigga not opening his eye.
He got that Lovey eye. Y'all know that lady Lovey.
He got a Lumbumba lazy eye. There you go.
I mean, he Uncle
eye. Here we go.
That nigga, he got a
Liberian
twitch. Go ahead.
styles, trend.
No, say it again. Say it, and talk your talk.
He got an African twitch. That's his body telling them that's his body fighting back from all the tetherism. We gotta stop something. We can't close
Tetherism. It's that tetherism.
Damn.
It's crazy how everybody want to be a Liberian right now. The cool thing to do or the cool thing to be is a Liberian. Liberian styles trending, Liberian food trending, Liberian everything is trending. But when I was a kid growing up, I remember multiple times being called African bully structure by the same people that are loving everything Liberian right now. I want to know what changed. It's crazy.
I want to know what happened to your eye. That's what I want to know. Fam, the whole African booty scratching thing, the whole eye that ain't lifted, the whole hairline being covered up. Y'all got to roast this dude. Because dude need to get brought all the way back to reality. And FBA wants to do it.
Let me help you out. I don't know if you know this or not. But hold on. I don't know if you know this or not. But Liberian, everything Liberian. Baby tiger paws, the cuisine that we eat is wonderful, and everybody with our fashion purple hoodies in 150-degree heat. It's fashionable. I don't know why y'all are acting like this, and just because I scratched my booty one time in 3rd grade recess, they call me African booty scratcher, but now you all want to be like me, sir. The last time Black people in America, specifically foundational Black Americans, to be clear, thought about Liberia is when Michael Jackson made a song called Liberian Girl. And in the video, he didn't show up until the last 30 seconds of it. And he had every single powerful person in Hollywood singing and lip syncing to his song. Other than that, we don't think about Liberia. Oh, no, wait. 1995, freshman year, Black Studies 101. And they talked about how some of us went to Liberia, and they also talked about how most of us don't want to go to Liberia because civil war. Y'all absolutely suck. I've never heard anybody say ever, you know where I want a vacation, Black Alpha? NCO, you know what would be the hot spot for us to just converge on? Let's go to Liberia. This is what happens when you have TDS. That's tether delusion syndrome. This is stage 3. Like, he's almost at critical condition. He is at stage 3 tether delusion syndrome, and he doesn't even understand that the bushmeat has gotten to his brain cells, and he actually believes that that horrible big body hoodie he has on and that one good eye, he looked like Bill Cosby. Remember when Bill Cosby was doing the lip sync? That's what he looked like. Liberian ruckus. If you don't sit down somewhere.
Honestly, y'all can cover my geography, whatever. Couldn't even tell you where Liberia is at. I don't know nothing about Liberia. I don't give a damn about Liberia. I don't know nothing about it.
But
my thing is, yeah, somewhere in there, maybe Tetherville. But my thing is, didn't Black Americans start Liberia? Wasn't like the Liberian culture, like wasn't that built off of the Black Americans? That's number one. Secondly, if we're trying to be so Liberian and you are the real Liberian and you don't have to be Liberian, then why you not in Liberia?
Oh, bullets.
Thirdly, you're lying. He has an accent. See, someone that's an immigrant that came over here, you would have, if you came over here 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, you would have probably had a more of an American accent. You have a very strong African accent. So I don't believe that you were being called an African booty scratcher when you were a child. And even if you were, first of all, that's called roasting. We called everybody African booty scratchers when we was kids. Everybody did that. We talked about you if you was fat. We talked about you if you was ugly. We talked about you if you was stinky. We talked about you if your hairline was messed up. We used to talk about everybody, but it was out of love. It was never, almost always, unless it was like some type of beef going on, it was never usually out of malice. It was just roasted. You get roasted at the lunch table. You get roasted at recess. You get roasted in the car. You get roasted at this, wherever you at, we with your friends. I still roast me and my friends still roast each other right now to this day. It's never personal. But see, y'all don't have a culture that comes from that. You don't have a culture that does that. So when you come over here, you would think that you would try to understand the culture that you're going to be around. But no, you grow up to hate the culture, but then you still want to classify the culture or just claim you don't have a culture while actually operating in it. Wearing a damn do-rag, talking about everybody want to be a damn Liberian. Don't nobody give a damn about no damn Liberian. Somebody could put a gun on my head right now and tell me anything about Liberian that has to do with their food, their style, their music. I couldn't tell you the damn thing. Just point me where to find Liberian women at. That's about it. Anyway.
Man, oh man, isn't it funny that they run around here and they take jokes? And also, be honest with you, I question if half of them really ever got called that, because young folks today don't know nothing about the African booty scratcher from the damn Sally Struthers commercials from the late 1970s.
They don't even get the reference, bro.
Yeah, they be like, what the hell does that mean? What the heck?
Right.
What?
So
it's
booty scratcher.
Like and then let's say this too. A lot of y'all tethers came over here 25, 26, 27 years old. Y'all didn't go to grade school here in America. Now, if you did get called that, you got called that as an adult. Then I got to question why, as an adult, you got so damn hurt by a damn joke. FBA, we roast all time. And I see why your homeland is where it's at. You can't take jokes from FBA. How the hell you going to deal with the colonizer who shows up? And by the way, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colonizers. They're having a damn colonizer civil war on who's going to colonize Africa. And you over here talking about jokes that you may or may have not been called at 27, 28 years old. You ain't built like FBA. You just not at all. Quit trying to pretend to be something that you're not. And basically, like Ant was just saying, you're running around here trying to look like FBA, but yet you're over here talking about FBA want to look like you. And it falls all the time. Have y'all ever seen an African ever come around, put on the do-rag, act like a foundational Black American? They got a damn dude in Nigeria. He said he Tupac. I call him Too Black. Okay, because he don't look nothing like goddamn Pac, but he runs around here and he acts like he's Tupac. You got a fake version of the Migos over there. You got a fake version of 50 Cent. Fam, I seen somebody over there and he was trying to rap like he was 50 Cent, trying to look like
he had the whole clothes outfit. He wore the bulletproof vest and everything. The Timbs, I seen it. Yeah.
And then you just say they out here looking like 05? Looking like 2000?
Yeah, they 20 years in the past. They still wearing baseball. They still wearing big football jerseys and Timbs, and they look dumb while they doing the do-rags, the hat tilted to the side. Nigga, T.I. did that in 06. That's been dead and over with.
Damn. Come on. Now let me ask y'all this question. When these people come around here to America and they perpetrating cosplayers, tell everybody why it's so essential we shut the cosplaying down, because if y'all remember, it used to be something bad happens and they say all Black people did it. Mm-hmm. And then whenever they get an achievement, then it's Haiti and they waving the Haitian flag. I remember at the Grammy, somebody gets something. They say Haiti, they did Africa. I seen a football player, his ass won at the Super Bowl. He started waving the Haitian flag. The NBA finals, they start waving the Jamaican flag. It's funny that it was always their homeland when it was something good for them, but then it was always all Black people and dumping that off on us and trying to get us to wear the jacket for their failures. Why is it so essential that we shut down all the cosplaying so there ain't no confusion? And on top of that, let me say this. Notice that Donald Trump right now, he keeps saying Somalian. He keeps saying Nigerian. He's not saying all Black. Nobody's talking about the Black scammers. They're saying Somalian. So it look like they're having to hold their own specific nuts, which is because of delineation and how we're really changing the world. But why we got to shut down cosplaying, family? Y'all tell me that now.
Well, I'm going to quote Donald Trump, who said, "You people, the Black people, you built this country. I'm not saying you did it by yourself, but you did a hell of a job, and you're not really getting credit for it. No one's giving you credit for it. Not Sleepy Joe, none of them. Yeah, you did a great job, and you need your credit." They want to benefit from who we are. Let's face it. What did Paul Mooney, God rest his soul, I miss Paul Mooney so much. That brother said, "Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. We are the most copied man on the planet." And it's the truth. All of the tethers around us, they say, "Can we be like y'all?" No, you can't. We not family. Get that horrible bushmeat from me. I don't want that bushmeat around me. I don't. We not family. this is why. Because when somebody does something like this, Michigan coach, he not one of us. He ain't foundational. So nobody said he made it bad for all black people. Yes, he did, because he's cosplaying like he's one of us. He didn't know what he see. If he was here, he'd have known the rules. The rules are: listen, you can do whatever you want to do, but you know, when you start messing with palm-colored Patty, you risking it. Do you not see what happened to OJ? They didn't get OJ for unaliving them people. They got OJ for stealing back his own property. How do you do jail for stealing back your own? You got to understand what they really got him for. But you would know that if you put the bushmeat down and, I don't know, picked up a fashion guide that didn't come out of 2003, we've got to make sure that people are like, they're not us. Akon ain't one of us. And y'all see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be funny, but what happened to Akon City?
Akon is off the ground.
Akon is the Dr. Umar of his where's Akon from? Where is he from?
Senegal.
Yeah, he is the Dr. Umar of Senegal. He got all that money and ain't built nothing tangible. Yeah, we off that cosplay and stuff. Y'all can keep it. Y'all want to do cosplay? Go to Comic-Con.
Ooh, woo.
Right.
You know, it's funny too, because when we start talking about these people cosplaying, especially, I'm glad you brought up Akon, because remember, Akon was over here talking about something. I don't know why you guys don't go home to Africa. Matter of fact, didn't he say in an interview, I think it was Drink Champs, he said it's almost like Black Americans want to stay here and get beat up, or some real disrespectful stuff. Okay. Right. Well, it's funny because what's really disrespectful is the fact that he showed up one day with a hairline that was way on the back of his Achilles heel. And then he showed up the next day with a damn hairline way up here and then told us where he went and got it. These motherfuckers are out getting FBA transplant hairlines. And they got the nerve to tell us, you niggas is out here making fun of me. No, you make fun of yourself, homie. And apparently, jokes that we said was getting through to you. Because if you sit down to have surgery, to have your hairline implanted to look like Ant's hairline, Black Alpha's, Dave's hairline, your ass needs some tether therapy. Get them on the couch right damn now. All that brushing your hair, fam. And you done put about 15 of them in therapy tonight. There go another 15. There go another 15. You see, me and Dave stuff is hanging. We gonna have these folks hurt right now.
Long hair don't care.
Hey, they need to quit worrying about them damn African booty scratcher jokes, and them damn hairline jokes is what's really getting underneath their damn skin. Gotta go get a damn hairline transplant.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, somebody all the time. What's the one that y'all see the most? Like, what's the main thing that y'all know when y'all see a tether outside of the hairlines? But what's like the telltale signs that y'all see and you be like, they not like us?
The way that they interact with people, specifically, I would say how they deal with women. You notice a lot of African. You need to be here by 9 o'clock. I do not want to talk back and forth with you. You need to go over there, and if you do not, we will have a problem. Like, they all got that smooth suave with them. What's going on, sweetheart? How you doing? What's your name? Okay, cool. You new here? Okay, for sure. This month, I've been here before. Ooh. We smooth talk. It's a little bit of respect there. They real like, woman, you ain't going to be my wife tonight. I ain't going to marry you, and you ain't going to be my wife tonight. I'm going to take care of you, and we're going to be together forever. He got 5 wives back in his homeland. They be real weird when it come to that. Obviously, the way that they dress, you could tell the feet out, flip-flops, dirty, musty, ashy feet. Just their fingers, the hands, all of that stuff. It's very easy to tell the difference between the two. The stuff that they post on social media, like, it's just weird. It's never like a structure with it. It's just, I don't know. It just looked like somebody trying to act like somebody else. And I don't know. I much rather prefer the Africans. Just be you. Wear your dashiki. Wear your own cultural outfits. But when you wear our stuff, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's easy to tell, and then women can tell too.
If you like your loincloth, you should be able to keep your loincloth. I don't really see anything wrong with that. And the truth of the matter is, I am tired of hearing this. Dave, listen to me, Dave. Why do you have a real black agenda? Okay. What about all of the black people throughout the diaspora? So basically, that's like saying, if I have a home and that home is full of roaches and rats and dust and mites and mice, that I should go out here and clean up everybody else's house, but my house is infested with tethery rats, and I don't take those tethery rats out. I don't spray down the tether roaches. No. See, the problem is there's too much tetherism. You are an emotional tetherist, and I need you to stop with your tether. Okay? Your tethering is bothering me. Your tethering is invading on my personal space. Stop talking about we need to come together. Bro, I'm not into that Diddy stuff. So I like, no one's coming together with you, sir. And no, we're good over here. I need you to go ahead, and however y'all doing it. What he said. Stop. And then exactly.
Oh, I'm not on mute. Oh, damn! I thought I was on mute.
No, that was perfect.
You I was yelling at my dog, telling them to stop. I thought I muted myself.
So was I. I was yelling at the bushmeat dogs. It's the same thing. You're good.
And he was telling them to stop. See, you see how
it was perfect. Out. The energy. See, that's FBA cohesion.
That's perfect time. My dogs. I'm trying to get my dogs to shut up. It's some African nigga. It's a tether in right now. Where's the animal? I am hungry. I have this seasoning tonight. I will cook him up and.
Is that Pitbull? Is that Pitbull I'm smelling? Also,
that sounds like dinner. That sounds like dinner for the next week.
That is dinner.
Hey, but the dog is an American though, so your dog good. Your dog ain't gonna get deported.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Hey, it's funny because I got an American bulldog, but it's an American though. Tell the man.
Hey, y'all go. Let me say this. My chat be messing with me. I got a Japanese Shiba Inu. They be calling my dog a tether. Y'all gonna stop calling my dog a tether. I got a purebred Japanese Shiba Inu, and my dog. I got him when he was 8 weeks old. Y'all gonna quit calling my dog a damn chat. I'm talking to my chat. Quit calling my dog a tether. That's not funny. You gonna leave my damn dog alone.
You couldn't find a foundational black mastiff?
I got a Japanese dog. They be calling my damn dog a tether. Leave my damn dog alone, man.
Hey, I got a Georgia bulldog, not a Liberian one. Because the Liberian dogs don't last too long. They end up on that dinner plate. My dog gonna be good. Matter of fact, my dog eating better than them in their homeland. My dog gonna go to bed tonight with a big ass plate of food. Gonna wake up, gonna be another one. My dog ain't gotta go to the bush. And if he does go to the bush, he's just pissing in the bush. Not eating in the bush. Big difference.
The difference between your dog and the tether is your dog has never had bushmeat a day in his life. What is the animal that comes from the bushmeat?
Oh, look at that.
What is? He's black.
Salute, yeah, he's black.
He's black. He's black. He's got his
right
papers.
There. Y'all so love.
He's happy. That's a happy dog right there. That dog is being taken care of.
Taken care of. Dog got food. Look at hey, dog out there, fur shining. I see your dog's hairline.
Right. Nigga said my dog gonna get deported. Man, fuck y'all. I see y'all in the chat. Shut up.
They say ICE coming for your dog.
Your dog got his papers. The tethers don't. You good. And his on the one right here, fam. This is right here what I really want to get. This is the part I was telling y'all. And we got to check these dudes. This is him right here saying now Pan-Africanism is basically the way of the future. And we know it was never the present. This is what I'm talking about. Watch how he tries to say the difference between the two.
It's giving you a perspective. Pan-Africanism is giving you at least the ability to understand who your enemy is. FBAism is not giving you the ability to understand who your enemy is. FBA got you thinking that other kinfolk, other skin folk are your enemy. Pan-Africanism at least tells you, no, the enemy is that man in the White House. The enemy is that senator in your at the top of the ticket in your state.
Absolutely.
They really do think so. And again, so they think the ideology of Pan-Africanism is why we didn't get the reparations check. They think the presence of Jamaican immigrants, Haitian immigrants, Ghanaian immigrants is why we didn't get the reparations check, or why we don't have an extra seat on the school board, or why, the Democratic Party won't put a real black person on the ticket. And it's like, none of, again, you're not looking at the enemy. You're looking at your own camp and you're saying, well, we must have dropped the ball.
They don't want to fight. Let me tell you. This is what people say when they don't want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And they look for all the reasons not to fight. Mm-hmm. So again, what they will do,
we don't want to fight. The only lineage that has done more than every continent on the planet that stood up against supremacy since day one. We don't want to fight, but yet right now in Africa, you out there fighting. You fighting for the right to flee here to America, but you ain't fighting them white folks or them Asian folks or them Russian folks or them French folks over there. This is the projection we talking about right here. And by the way, this dude, he needs to go ahead and pop that Democratic tinte out of his mouth. Shout out to Major Payne and Damon Wayans.
they will say, well, look, let's say you have children, I have children. This is one of the things that we say even in our communities. When I hear people say, they like to look and say, well, look at their children. They told them all that African stuff. Look at them. They always look for the child that may have not come out, who goes through some struggles within this society with set traps, and always they're not keeping that. See, not astute enough to hold several things together simultaneously and realize that just because I'm fighting and I'm teaching and training and educating my children or whatever doesn't mean that this system is not fighting back.
Always.
So they will blame it on the Africanity or the Pan-African thought or the African-centered thought rather than the system that this person may have stumbled upon a trap.
Right.
But there is, look, let me tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. When you think about Pan-African thought, African-centered thought, I am telling you, it is so much further advanced than most of these. I'm going to say all these things. Look, I'm just going to say it. Than all these frameworks. And what I'm saying is how you treat your women, how you treat your men, how you treat your family, how you eat. I mean, and I'm saying it's not even, I hate when people say the whole idea of it's not even monolithic. It does so in plural ways how you can uplift your community and love one another. It's more about interconnectivity versus this whole idea of intersectionality, what has us pointing the fingers at each other. Because at the end of the day, if we keep pointing the fingers at each other, that is exactly what they want.
Right, because it keeps you. It's being in a perpetual circle jerk.
So
he done went full goddamn tether rainbow right there. I knew the damn fruit by the fruit.
Hey, yo, I mean, okay.
I have so many questions, gentlemen. First of all, can we start at what exactly? I looked it up. Oxford didn't have it. Africanity. What is Africanity? I've never heard of that until just now.
Never heard of it, bro.
So I've never heard of Africanity. That's point number one. Point number two. And I'm asking you, gentlemen, and I legitimately want an answer to this. This is not me trying to be a comedian right now. Where in the diaspora has Pan-Africanism paid off for somebody whose name is not Umar Johnson?
I can't find it.
How has
Rachel Jones on?
No. She wasn't Pan-African. She was transracial. I'm okay with transracialism because at least she actually did some shit for Black people. I'm trying to understand, if you got 54 countries, 1.5, 1.6, 1.4 billion people who can't get along because they got 15,963 tribes per square mile, and they're battling over bushmeat. How do you have time to tell us that we all need to come together? How does that work? You can't get Black people to decide on what to eat off a DoorDash on a Friday evening, but you want to get all of the Black people together. How? None of that makes any sense to me. And then he would say, and then the enemy is the elected officials. You mean the elected officials that you can vote out? And then why is it we got who is we? Bro, you are not one of us. You take the Eric Cartman hat off in the terrorist vest, put down the C4 and the dynamite, and please explain to me in an unbabbling manner what the actual blue hell you're talking about. Because I'm so lost. I looked in the Real Black Agenda and I did not see. Hold on, maybe I don't know. Black Alpha might be in your copy. I was looking for the chapter on how Africanity is the future. No, it's not in there.
I don't see it, brother.
No. The mindset of tether babble.
It might be in the ebook. Let me see.
Is it in the ebook there, NCO? I'm looking for. Do you see bushmeat preparation recipes? I don't.
No,
I don't.
It's not in the table of contents. None of that, family. No chapters. I don't see anything. No.
No. See, that's too much hairline. That's the problem. You see, this is not made for tethers. Yeah, Pan-African. No, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't understand.
Also, missing in action is just like their backbone is missing in action and their hairline. Bam, we're hearing a lot of talk from these tethers. And something I talk about all the time, I say clone tether pro. And by the way, all y'all on TikTok that be using that damn term, you know you got it from Black Alpha. You better put my name on it. Let me ask you, Ant, when you see these people always talking about tether this, tether that, but then they try to spin it and make it look like it's a lineage and a leader, doesn't that sound like Fed talk to you, brother? Because we know about COINTELPRO, and when you add COINTETHERPRO, it's the same thing where they send out these individuals to cloak themselves in our identity and then try to divert the energy elsewhere. Because when I look and I observe and I analyze, James Smalls was running around here and he was talking all that CIA talk. That sounded like CIA talk, but it was coming from him. And when they say is FBA, FBI, these are all things that I believe are coming from the dominant society, and they're propping up their tether agents to confuse the language, confuse the message, and eventually try to incarcerate the movement of delineation. Do you notice all that, family?
I got a great response, but real quick, they saying it's an echo. I don't know if it's echoing or if you echoing or my echoing. I just want to make sure that that's fixed before we keep going.
It might be on my side, brother. Go ahead.
Okay. So I think it's way deeper than just people on the internet. And I'm going to tell you what I mean. They are using these people now. You just said a dominant society is using these people to not only just talk on the internet, but infiltrate our spaces and classify as this. I.e., one of the first people who they made it, they tried to make it work for was Barack Obama. They tried it with Kamala, but we've now woken up and said no. They do it with these artists. They do it with the athletes. They do it with everybody. There's a reason why Nicki Minaj and Rihanna and all of these people operate in degeneracy, but they're not actually us. So it's there. The COINTELPRO is now happening. They don't have to just be individual people too. It's now a system as well. Again, the Democratic Party, and it's not to say not to call out the Republicans, because I know Republican. I call them out too. But the Democratic Party uses these different people, and they use their system, which is the same thing we talk about all the time. So they can push this egalitarianism where we're all the same and everybody gets to say so, and everybody get to be black. And what about the Afro-Caribbeans? And what about the Afro-Latinas? And what about all these other people who are not actually us? So I think that it's much bigger than, and I know you know this, but it's so much bigger than people just saying what they have to say on the internet. It is now being infiltrated by outsiders who classifies us and who promote and push degeneracy. You see it all the time, whether you on TikTok, you'll see if y'all on TikTok, you can swipe and you see these people talking on the internet. I'll talk about it all the time, even with the so-called gender war stuff. Look at the main people who pushing the gender war stuff. It ain't Black American men or women. A lot of times it's Caribbeans and outsiders, and it's always coming from a negative place. You notice they never have solutions, right? I'll talk about dating and relationships on my platform, but I always have solutions on how to actually help people. Most of these people don't do that because it's coming from a negative place. And like we talked about, me and her talking about the fact that a lot of them just be ugly. But I mean, that's just it is what it is.
Yeah. I feel so bad. I feel so bad that these tethers just can't get it together. I feel bad that they really don't understand the importance of being honest. That they don't understand the importance of enjoying nice things. Like my whole thing is, it would be like tethers wouldn't have no problem if they could just stop tethering. If they could just stop with the babble, if they could stop with the bushmeat, and if they could stop with the disrespect, then they'd be fine. But what they're doing is spending time talking about us, and we don't even know them. Like, who are these guys? Like, do we know? Like, I don't want to give them no pub on your channel, BA, but I'm just trying to understand, like, why are you so obsessed? Like, is that the thing? Like, are you really just trying to get to a certain amount of hours so that you can get your AdSense popping? You trying to get monetized on YouTube? Is that what's happening here? Like, what's going on? Like, is this like the start of the clones? Is this a clone war? Because I'm telling you, that dude look like Roland. I just want to see the hairline, and that's how y'all know Roland is a tether, because that hairline started going. Like, nah, y'all thought that was because of ultra perm. No, that's his natural hairline. It's going back.
Can we please get a Roland impersonation? You do it too perfectly. I gotta hear it before you get.
See, and CEO Black Alpha, David, dumbasses. See, that's the problem. Go to my iPad, and Tariq and Vicky Dillon, Tariq Nasheed especially. Go to my iPad. And I can't wear the ascot no more because I don't have no neck. But y'all sit up here because y'all mad I did this for Hillary and I did this for Barack and the Congressional Black Caucus. Go to my iPad. I like British chicks. It
takes so much out of me.
Rolling pissed off right now, boy. Rolling mad.
I mean, anytime he want to fight, All you gotta do is put down a cheeseburger. Like I've been challenging him to a push-up contest for the past 3 years. He ain't shown up yet.
I don't know if he won't win that. All he got to do is lay on the side and roll over. It's a lot of momentum that's going to come with that. I don't know. He might just go ahead and just roll you. I don't know. It's a lot of momentum and weight that's coming down.
Listen, I'm fast. I done lost Roland Martin. So like he like 350? Yeah, I lost Roland Martin.
About 350, about 5'4", 5'6", maybe.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, my wife taller than Roland Martin, bro. Like,
Roland look like tumbleweed. That's what Roland look like.
Bro.
Roland over there, mad as hell. Now it's funny y'all bring up, you know what I'm saying, us and them and these individuals not being like us, but trying to act like us. You know what I'm saying? There's something I want to show y'all, and I'm gonna ask the family and everybody in here right now. Is this confirmation that these individuals ain't like foundational Black Americans? Because they tend to do certain things that we don't do. I mean, like 100 of them. But I'm gonna give y'all and show y'all one. Check this out for the fam, and while we in here right now, y'all let me know something right now while we in here. Is this something that foundational Black Americans do right here?
Oh, hell no. I hate these damn. Oh. Oh, they moving.
I hope y'all know that stuff is moving. Y'all seen that, right?
I just realized it's moving.
The food is, we don't eat food that moves.
First of all, what in the Hakuna Matata is going on here? That's the first point. Secondly, is this AI?
All real.
And then
all real.
And then they just stuffing their neck, and then they putting their fingers in back in their mouth and then stuffing it back in there, and putting their fingers back in their mouth and then wiping their eyes and then going like this and then sniffing it. And then putting their finger back in like you eating like an animal, like a pig at a trough. Yeah, you might as well just eat the plate too. They probably about to eat the plate too, and the damn table that is sitting on.
Is that barbecue bushmeat, rice, and grubs? Is that what that is?
Man,
I believe so.
That's their cousin. Right? That's their cousin right there. That's cannibalism.
Wait. For all my people right here who are new to the Black Alpha Network, all my certifieds, y'all know I'm about to do the Black Alpha Slowdown. So let's go here because it's about to go down. Watch.
Oh my God.
There you go. Right there. Number 3,027,000. Why these MFers are not like us, and more importantly, why we not like them. That's what really matters.
I have so many questions for you, Black Alpha. No, number one, where did you find this? Number two, what kind of Hunger Games, Tether Olympic sport is this? And number three, do we know if that is jaguar ass or is it baboon bushmeat? I'm trying to understand what exactly the recipe is, so I do not eat it. When does that restaurant close so I cannot visit it?
Well, I heard it's word on the street. You know what I'm saying? Word on the street. They say that's in Liberia. That's why Buddy couldn't open his eye. He done had too much of that. You know what I'm saying? It messed up his whole system, so his eye was closed, just like that. You know, but I heard that's Roland Martin's favorite restaurant when he goes over there to Africa. That's just what I heard on the street.
Give me that bushmeat. Give me extra girls on that. I want the ones running around in it. Go to my iPad.
That shit about to create a new strand of COVID with that bullshit right there. Man.
They out here wilding out over it.
It's the bushmeat COVID variant.
It's about to be Ebola part 2, man. That's some nasty shit, man.
That shows everybody what we've been talking about. They don't need to be worrying about foundational Black Americans standing on principle and pushing business. They don't need to be worrying about foundational Black Americans getting our reparations in the form of cash payments. They don't need to be worrying about the African booty scratcher jokes. They don't need to worry about none of that. You need to worry about why your food got legs, okay, and why your food is just sitting there walking. I done seen some of them things swan diving off the goddamn table with a parachute, okay? That's what you need to worry about. And amongst all of that, y'all was smiling and happy while y'all was eating it. I don't know what's worse, eating it or smiling while you're doing it, but it just shows you, fam, they don't know how to lose just one time. Leave it on up to a tether. A tether gonna F things up in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night when they go to sleep, they're gonna wake up, do the same damn thing again. All tethers do is they lose, fam. They fail at failing. They lose at losing. And this is why they mad at foundational Black Americans, because when you look in that mirror and you see somebody that eats insects, then you look at foundational Black Americans and we over here cashing checks, that would piss off a hell of a lot of people, but that ain't our problem. Let me ask y'all brothers this, fam, and we'll wrap this up, bring it all the way back. Yes, reparations, lineage business, moving forward, cutting everybody off, all the cosplayers, all the hoppers, skippers, fleers, jumpers. No matter whether your ass swam over here, you jumped over a damn gate, you crawled across the desert, it don't matter. If you're a foundational Black American and you standing on business, what's the number one thing you need to do to get all of these people out of the paint? I'm talking about them busters that's sleeping in their mama's basement. I'm talking about them busters that's sleeping in the dumpster, busters in the dumpster, goddamn. Or just any non-hairline having influencer that opens their mouth and talks about FBA. How do you G-check and regulate these people on site so we can get them out the way because it's FBA all day? Either one of my brothers can take that, have that, and go ahead.
I would say, I think the most revolutionary thing you can do, because first of all, it's you can't fully stop nothing. But I'll say this: to me, my personal opinion, the most revolutionary thing you can do as a Black American, specifically our men, is for you to procreate and get you a Black American woman, and keep that intact and raise your children. And that's the code right there. The code is there's no leader, right? The code is raising our children, instilling the right things into our children. So this stuff it don't have to be an everyday thing where like I'm just checking somebody outside of the street. No, this is stuff that's gonna happen after generation after generation after generation. So the code is raising these children, it's instilling the right things, understanding our history, and being able to make sure that we pass the right things to the next generation so they can know, my generation, and then generations after that can know what's going on. Because it's only so much you could do. You could check your tether. I got into it with a tether at the airport. I damn near, they put me in a no-fly list. They had to do a whole investigation and got me off the no-fly list because this damn tether, right? We can only do that so much. And what we can't do is let any of these goofies risk our freedom, right? Or worse, risk our life. We ain't about to do that. So the only thing that we can do is we can continue to delineate, continue to not only just talk on the internet, but actually operate it in person. The most revolutionary thing that you can do as a foundational Black American is to create you a foundational Black American family and instill the correct things into yourselves and into the children. That's the best thing that we can do to get these people out of the pain and continue to delineate. Because like I said, somebody brought it up earlier, Trump was talking about it. He ain't saying Black. He's saying the Somalis. He's saying it's the Haitians eating the cat. They're eating the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating our pets. Like he's making sure that he delineated, but they're doing it for a reason because it's all start off on us. So we need to make sure that we're doing that. That's the thing that I would say.
Hey. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Listen, Ed CEO put it perfectly. He's absolutely, but that's a fine African American. That's a fine foundational Black American. We love him. He's on the job. Black Alpha, you're another fine foundational Black American. I'm going to tell people this. Be Black, build Black, buy Black. Once you get the Real Black Agenda available right now at therealblackagenda.com, you will understand your marching orders because too many bushmeat babblers are running around. What's the solution? The solution is stay up out my business. That's one. Mm-hmm. But be Black, build Black, buy Black. Cooperative group economics should be the order of the day. I'm with Ant. Listen. I got a foundational Black American wife. I got foundational Black American kids. I'm keeping it that way. And that's how it goes, right? I think we need to understand that the most important thing we have is ourselves. And what we don't do is value our gifts, our skills, and our talents. We got to get out of their system, right? Let them have them bushmeat jobs. Let them go ahead and be greeters at Walmart. Let them go ahead and clean up the elephant dung at the Universal Circus. They can have that. We continue to rise, we continue to thrive, we continue to build with each other, and we gatekeep them out and keep our stuff in. We've got to understand delineation is extremely important, and that's why I wrote the Real Black Agenda so that we could have a guideline and some marching orders with some real solutions. Why is it And I'm gonna land my plane after this, Black Alpha. I promise you, because I want to go relax and be with my foundational Black American wife and my foundational Black American bed and my foundational Black American home. Why is it that every week the Black church in America collects $33 to $38 million in tithes and offerings, but our communities look like absolute shit? Jamal Bryant got a brand new Bengal bracelet and a Bugs Bunny blazer every week. But people don't understand what's happening with Georgia Power with them varying fees and junk fees and interest rates on a light bill. We have all of these phenomenal churches and they keep doing the same thing, taking from the community, getting the FBI on with their faith-based initiatives. We're not getting anything from them. We got to start eating better. We got to start moving our bodies. We got to stop, just waiting for somebody to come along and fix it. What's happening to us is by design. We got to make sure that we're getting out of these food deserts and making our food, rejecting the stuff that they're putting in it. You turn over the back of any of these daggone packages, right? When I was a kid, ketchup wasn't but like 4 or 5 ingredients. Now it got stuff I can't pronounce and I got a Mensa pen. No more. We make sure that we circle our wagons around each other. We support each other in word, thought, deed, and finance. And we continue to protect and provide for our children, their education, their self-esteem, and we be mindful of how we project our image and how we protect our image. And that's why I want everybody right now to go to therealblackagenda.com and get the book. Links in the description. Make sure you hit that notification bell. If you have not donated, donate to the cause. Shout out to everybody who's been super chatting. Shout out to everybody who's been loving this whole situation. And I'm so happy to be here, brothers. This has been phenomenal. Buy yourself a piece of America. Is for sale, not just the land, but the politicians. And I'm done.
My brother,
can I say one more thing, Black Alpha?
No, but brother, y'all can say anything, man. Whatever y'all want, fam, because this is going down in history. Go ahead, my brother. Ant.
First thing I want to say is anybody that's in my chat, you see me consistently putting Dave's book in the chat. That is the link to go purchase his book. Everybody need to do that. Now, I want to say this too. There is absolutely zero reason. And this is not me coming from like a hater perspective. It's coming from a truthful perspective. There is zero reason why, and me and Black Alpha talked about this, where too many of, I guess if you want to call a leader, an activist, a content creator, whatever you want to call any of us, there is no reason why Dave Anderson only has 18,000 subscribers. There's no reason Black Alpha only has 35,000 subscribers. There's no reason that I only have 25,000 subscribers. Now, that's nothing against anybody that didn't know who we were and the people that are subscribed to us, because y'all support us and y'all show us love. There is no reason why we who are putting information out there that's actually talking about something productive, but Kai Cenat, who's a damn tether, is making millions and millions and millions of dollars, and he has millions of subscribers. Now, granted, he is the younger generation, but there's no reason why people like that get more attention than people like us. And again, it's not from a hater perspective, because I want anybody to succeed. I don't give a damn what you do. As long as you're doing something productive, and hey, I want to see you win. Black Alpha should be able to sit courtside. Why? Because he talks about something that has to do with our community. He got to be living in the down in the dumps. He got to be living under a bridge. Absolutely not. Everybody that's a supporter of Black Alpha should be supporting him even more. And again, this is not negating the people who do support him. This is not to say that you ain't doing enough, because you don't owe none of us anything. We do owe ourselves our time. But what I will say is we need to start supporting each other more. We need to start supporting the people that are actually standing on lineage business. And LeBron got $1 million. I'm a LeBron fan, right? I like LeBron. LeBron got all the money in the world. LeBron don't need more money. I'm just saying there needs to be more of a support. David's book, every single book Dave put out there, it should get 100 million buys. Every single video that Black Alpha put out there, it should get 100,000 views, right? Same thing with anything that we do. The only point that I'm trying to make is I'm not trying to be long-winded, but I want to say is we have to start supporting each other more and support the grassroots, because ain't none of us connected with none of the people at the higher up. I got my channel demonetized for 120 days, and I was still posting, I was still going live, and I was staying consistent. So ain't none of us is connected with none of these higher up people. We all doing this off the strength of ourselves, but also off the strength of y'all support. So that's the last thing I want to say. That's it.
My brother cooking. Both my brothers cooking. I second everything my brother said. Likewise, y'all. I'm always telling everybody we got to take the movement and we got to go platinum and then go diamond and just make all new records, fam. Shatter everything. And it's going to be because of us in this generation, in this era, and being able to sit here with my two brothers right here. It's been an honor. I'm telling you, I was with these brothers in California with our brother Tariq, and it was just a family affair, man. The energy was so good, so strong. And it's the same energy I see in the chat across all of our channels, y'all. Make sure that y'all subscribe to my brothers right here and everybody who's doing their 1-2 thing in the foundational Black American grassroots movement, because there's a lot of game out here. Everybody always talks about, well, what's next and what's going to happen. Y'all notice we already know what's next and we already know what's going to happen. Listen to what my brothers just said. There go the blueprint right there. And we following right through with the blueprint. And we're going to make sure that we achieve and succeed with everything that we aspire and everything that we desire. And the only way that you can truly do that is by standing next to each other. One thing about this lineage, heritage, and culture, we ain't them goddamn tethers. It ain't a race to be in front. I'm standing right next to both of my brothers. I'm standing right next to all my sisters. Nobody stands in front of anybody. We unite the city and we step to the world as a weapon. And that's the motto that we going forward with, man. So y'all know we're going to always have these right here. And it's always been my honor, my pleasure, just to be amongst great brothers as well as my sisters in here. And my brothers made a great point. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful when you I like to believe, you know what I'm saying? I'm a pretty chocolate, handsome, foundational Black American. I got two of my brothers right here. You know, these brothers is standing on business as well. It's good when you're a handsome, foundational Black American. You have a beautiful, foundational Black American wife, and y'all have beautiful, foundational Black American children. And guess what, y'all? Even my damn dog is good looking. So, I mean, damn. I seen your dog earlier there, and even our dogs is good looking. So, damn, we got them all in the headline. It's all good, and it's all a wrap, man. And we're going to continue to stand on that. You on mute, man. I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
No, I was talking to my chat. I was saying thank you to somebody, but no, yeah, y'all gonna stop calling my damn dog a tether. Quit calling my dog a tether, man. I'm sick of y'all in the chat. Y'all can quit.
Does he have papers? Does he have papers?
Calling my dog a tether.
I think Trump will rock with the dog before he rock with the Somalian. I'm just saying though.
Low key. Facts.
Put respect on it, fam. And if they don't put respect on it, we gonna take it, because that's the FBA way. Family, y'all know I love y'all brothers, man. Love all my beautiful foundational Black American certified sisters. I see all of you on the chat. Shout out to you, Angelic. I see you. Shout out to you, Denise. Shout out to you, Ty. One love from all of us over here on this side, the brothers and the sisters, the kings and queens, the goddess and gods. Y'all know somebody told me, they said, Black Alpha, you need to quit saying kings and queens, goddess and gods. It ain't that deep. I said it is that deep. Okay. Now, maybe in your homeland it ain't, but over here we're going to stand on that. The kings, the queens, the goddess and gods, the brothers and the sisters. That's the FBA thing. They wouldn't understand it. But guess what? We're going to FBA all day, and the tethers going to see their way out. They're going to flee their way out. And we're going to be right here 10 toes down, lower to the soil. Love y'all. Everybody, stay good. Stay safe. Stay vigilant. You know what it is. Make sure you subscribe. And CEO. Make sure you subscribe to my brother Dave Anderson. Make sure you get my brother's book. Link everything in the chat, and we're going to be in here holding it down all the way live. And it's only right when I got my brothers and sisters with me, we bring it home this way right here. Let me allow the greatest rapper of all time to close this classic broadcast. Tupac, let him know, brother.
I don't care what y'all think. If you whatever the fuck you think you are, and until we own some shit, I'ma call it like it is. How you gonna be a man and we starving? Go ahead. You know? And you can walk by 5 different houses, ain't a man in either one of them motherfuckers. How we gonna be a man? How we gonna be African Americans and we out here dying? We thugs and we niggas until we set this shit right. Trust me when I tell you that.